Hello, my lovely Leo. Welcome to this reading. My name is Mia, and we are going to have a look what's coming for you for the month of October. I nearly want to say August. Why is this August so important? Because Leo, that's your month, right? Yes, indeed. October 2022. Leo, how are you doing? I really hope you're doing great. Just keep in mind, this is not one-on-one reading. Haha, lovers coming through. Interesting. This is a general reading for Leo, like yourself, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So take the messages that resonate and drop the rest. And I'm ever so grateful for you being here. I am indeed. And if you wish, subscribe, join in, and of course, comment and like as well. Alrighty, let's dive in. What's happening? What's happening at the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and end of the month? Alrighty. Okay. Can see, yes. Wow, we have two pentacles in the world. Interesting. It's like having the two. Wow. Okay. Right. I will say something before I go into this. So you would see there's a bit story before the story. So in October around 18th and 20th, right, we experiencing that this whale is becoming very thin. As a peak will be 31st of October when the whale is the thinnest. So the spiritual realm, spiritual world is very much more connected. So the earth and heaven are much closer. You know, the contact is closer, the communication much more vivid and more probably frequent as well. And that probably will last until the first week of November. So you can expect dreams with regarding seeing people who have passed away, or weird dreams. You might call it weird, but it could be very spiritual dreams where you might foresee future, you might feel interesting things, you might get nudged and see things, and maybe some experience with either with spirits or your spirit guides, and you might have actually closer or stronger connection with your soul family, right? Okay, so that's that. Now you kind of maybe see what I'm going to try to sell. Not sell, but tell. It's like the two worlds coming together. When two become one. Have you like noticed on the magician card? He has this hand, one up and one down, and he says, as above, so below. And this it kind of feels, Leo, that your world, the line is disappearing. The line, the border between the heaven, the earth, and it's kind of where it becomes very thin or is disappearing at all. It's like you're literally holding in one hand the spirituality, the knowledge that where you come from, and then the other is the earthly life. And it's kind of like, it looks like a juggling act, but it's such an experience to have because each one of them are like a world. It could be as well that you're wrapping certain things up. It could be that things are kind of making sense. That there's things might kind of unravel in a way that this is what it means. It makes sense more. Things that happen in your life happen to you or your loved ones make more sense. Let's dive in. That's the general energy there. And we start with 10 of Cups and Page of Pentacles. Well, look, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Spirit is very messing with my speech today, but 10 of Cups is such an uplift. It kind of doesn't matter how your life is going or where you at the current place in your life. The 10 of Cups is suggesting the happiness is your birthright and the happiness is within the reach. Indeed. It's like the home, you know, like the home is calling. Whatever the home is for you, it could be place where you grew up or place you have created now. It doesn't matter. It could be a place in your mind even. You know, the happy place that we have. Some of us have at least. It's kind of this home. It's like a home calling. You've been called maybe to do things even that you wanted to do for a long time, And your spirit is really guiding you to go back to the basics, go back to the groundedness, and do even very earthly kind of things. Even it could be either gardening, do something with your hands. And I know, Leo, you like to have luxury and a lot of nice things, but sometimes this is something that grounds you, that helps you to be really grounded, helps you kind of really level, keep level-headedness. And it could be as well that there is some spirituality. It could be that something, actually to do something with tarot cards or with cards, or do actually real stuff that where you can help people. And it's possible that you have this calling. You always wanted it. You are a real helpful person, and there is maybe some sort of ideas that coming towards, and you might actually experience them either with signs, or someone might actually suggest to you that you are very helpful and you are very good at certain thing. I don't know, whether helping in different areas, okay, showing you how to do things, right? And platform could be various, like for example YouTube even, right? And this is kind of real stuff that you could actually do, and it's kind of calling you. This is kind of calling you. You don't have to wait until you're 60, 70, or 80 to start to do things that you really like and enjoy. Either this is writing book, this is gardening, or whatever that is. It's calling you. It is. Yes. Because you always want to be purposeful. Whenever you do something, it has to have a purpose. And here you are. No speed limit. And that's what it causes regarding to do not question. If that's what it is, you probably know what that means. It's the calling to do XXX, certain things. Then just go for it. Do in your first spare time. Doesn't matter. Start small and see where it goes from year on. Right? Alrighty, middle of the month. Wow. It is interesting. We have the Judgment and Knight of Wands. So, Judgment. Right, so, and the reason we were saying it's a calling, it's a kind of, you have been called to do certain things. What you want to do is kind of like, you can't not do it. And keeping the clean and clear intentions. Try not to mix, try to improve, not try to impress someone. Try not to mix that emotion with where you want to go and what you want to do. And now we have the Knight of Wands that is suggesting that movement is happening, and you are having this willpower growing, and you really, really are heading for it. And the dream is actually growing onto you. This idea of benefiting, and literally I can hear it as like being in service to others in a way. And it actually will be more important to yourself to do this than even others. For you, it's important that you have done a good duty, that you have done great service. And you're going to feel like the purpose is there, you're actually doing it. And you're already starting to think how to improve this. Either this, maybe you want to do the healing kind of center, or massage, or read book, and record it, and so people can listen, the ones who can't read, or right. So that would be kind of being service, and you will actually be surprised how much you enjoy that. All right, let's have a look what else we have for you for this period. Slow down. Very important that sometimes, Liana, you can actually get so excited, right? And that you're already jumping in, or maybe jumping too far away, too far ahead of yourself. Go step by step, bit by bit, and see where it grows. Don't overcommit yourself, because otherwise you don't want to disappoint yourself or others as well. And you want to slowly to grow, right? So, end of the month. We have the new moon in Scorpio, and the month of lovers is coming in through as well. Oh, right. Okay. So we have the Lovers and the Chariot. It is either in the dream or in your visions or in your soul or in your mind and body and spirit. You're gonna feel it. And I'm gonna tell you something interesting. It's like you're meeting someone. It's like Chariot is coming towards meet the lovers. It's like the Chariot's coming towards, it's kind of like connection in spiritual realm. Either this is a twin flame or, I don't know, it's kind of karmic meeting. And it might be happening as well while you are doing this thing, or even separate. There is some sort of, you meeting up with someone who means you might even never met this person before. And you're meeting together, maybe to make this dream to come true as well. It's a little bit bizarre. And you might say that this is kind of weird because never experienced that. And you might, it's not going to be like, you know, when you see someone and you fall in love or something, it's going to be like on real strong kind of spiritual level. You're going to have such a strong connection. And you're going to feel that you could do anything with this person. And this person's presence is so strong. And together you are working well, so well. Wow. This is very, very interesting, Leo. Let's have a look. What else we have for you for this period? No U-turn. Oh, yes. No. This is meant to happen. This is meant to be. You are meant to, your kind of new soul contract is starting with someone. New soul contract is starting. And that's why there was some sort of wrapping up happening. Maybe you're leaving something behind in a ways, maybe. Some sort of past from your life. Regrets. And some of your demons are leaving things behind. You kind of like cleansing yourself. So you can be free. You can be pure. And meet this person. And do your service. It's time to take action. Look at the bigger picture. And win-win outcome is forecast. Leo. It is really interesting how we have this look at the bigger picture. You're kind of zooming out. Like looking from the far behind from the world. It might feel that you might actually in a dream or in your meditation states, you might actually visit places and you might actually, that's where you might meet someone in different planet or different plane. Victorious. There could be something, this is something like victorious, that you are succeeding in your dreams and succeeding in your actions as well. And this is something as well from the past life. You might remember actually certain other past life memories. It's like looking in the water and seeing what has happened. Have you ever done past life regression? It's very, very interesting. Just make sure that you don't do on your own, but it's guided one. So, but it is very, very interesting to find what really happened. It's kind of, you are meeting this person as if like for the past time, but it could be that you might have been together in a past life and you want to connect again, maybe ask advice or just say hello. Schooling, studying, education helps your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So if this is some sort of either becoming a healer, becoming spiritual teacher, or just being a light worker with whatever you do, so you might need to brush up on certain maybe skills. Okay, Let's have a look. What else we have for you, Leo? Right. No, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait to look into other options and ask the angels to help guide you and comfort you. I think it's something to do when we had this point where you once suggesting to slow down a bit. Maybe because sometimes you already want to go big in and do certain things, but your spirit and the world is saying, take your time, don't rush things, let the natural cause, let the natural rhythm take its turn. Okay, let's have a look, Leo. What else we have for this period of time? Leo, Leo, Leo. Choose a new direction in which you are. Remain positive. And romance. Wow. Guys, this is interesting. This is interesting. So is this a person you met before in previous life? You will only find out. Or this is a person in real life that your spirit is attracting. Fantastic. I really hope you have a great, great month. Look after yourself. I send you love and light. And I'll see you in the next reading. Ta-da.